Every 11 seconds, an older adult in America is treated in an emergency room for a fall. But the fall itself is often not the greatest danger. The real turning point, the moment that defines the outcome, lies in what happens, or doesn't happen, in the first 5 minutes that follow. Most people, even those who have fallen before, have never been taught how to navigate this critical window. There is a truth that is seldom discussed. Your body possesses a powerful, built-in survival system. But after the age of 60, this system can become slower to respond, allowing fear to take control. In that moment, you might freeze, panic, or worse, try to move before your body is truly ready. Today, we will walk through 5 science-backed steps that can help you stay safe, avoid serious injury, and get back on your feet with a confidence you may not have thought possible, even if you live alone. This is not a lesson in strength, but in sequence. It requires no equipment, no gym membership, only an understanding of your own biology and a calm, focused mind. If you have ever asked yourself, "What if I fall when no one is around?" then this message is for you. You are about to learn the skills that emergency responders wish every older adult knew long before they were ever needed. Step 1. Reset your breath. Before you move a single muscle, you must first reclaim your breath. Here is why this is so vital. The moment your body makes impact with the ground, something ancient and automatic takes over. Your conscious mind does not say, "Let's move quickly." Instead, your primal brain commands, "Freeze, conserve, survive." This is a hardwired reflex known as tonic immobility. Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure may drop, and your muscles can lock up. While this response may have protected our ancestors from predators, for an older adult today, it can be a hidden risk, especially if you try to force movement too soon. Your muscles simply will not respond properly until your nervous system resets. And the key to that reset is not movement, it is breath. A 2022 study in the Journal of Geriatric Emergency Medicine found that older adults who practiced deep diaphragmatic breathing after a fall regained coordination up to 40% faster than those who did not. Deep breathing restores oxygen to the brain, calms the torrent of panic, and reestablishes the vital communication between your mind and your muscles. Think of your breath as the power switch that brings your body back online. And the most empowering part? You don't need to move at all to begin. Even if you feel scared, disoriented, or helpless, your breath is still yours to command. This first step is more than physical. It is profoundly emotional. It sends a message to your body. I am calm. I am present. I am whole. When you control your breath, you begin to regain control of the moment. And that single act can change everything that follows. Here is how you do it. Remain still. Do not yet try to sit up or roll over. If it feels safe, close your eyes. Now, inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold that breath gently for a count of 2. Then, exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Repeat this cycle at least 3 times. Focus only on the sound and the rhythm of your breathing. You may begin to notice your heart rate slowing, your muscles softening. This is your body reconnecting with your brain. Only when your breath feels steady and clear should you even consider moving to the next step. Step 2. The stillness scan. After a fall, our first instinct is to make a critical mistake. We try to get up quickly, to prove that we are okay. We whisper, "I'm fine," forcing ourselves to move, only to risk collapsing again. But those first couple of minutes are not about action. They are about listening. After a trauma, your body doesn't always shout. Its signals of pain, dizziness, or numbness often begin as whispers. If you rush, you will miss them. In Japan, this moment of quiet assessment is known as the stillness check. It is not inaction, it is intelligence. Your brain and body have just experienced a shock. Your blood pressure may have dropped, and your vestibular system, the part of your inner ear that controls balance, may be disoriented. Forcing movement too soon can compound an injury. In fact, a 2023 study from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society revealed that older adults who paused for at least 90 seconds after a fall suffered 30% fewer secondary injuries than those who tried to stand immediately. The guiding principle is this: awareness before action. You are not doing nothing. You are running a quiet internal diagnostic. Are you aware of where you are? Can you recall what just happened? Do you feel any sharp pain or a sudden rush of dizziness? If the answers are unclear, stay down. Your body is recalibrating. This pause is not a sign of weakness. It is a mark of wisdom. By giving yourself 1 to 2 minutes of intentional stillness, you allow your blood flow to normalize, the shock to settle, and your brain to reestablish control. Most importantly, you take back your power, not by rushing, but by responding with precision. Here is how to perform the scan. Without moving, keep your head and neck in the position in which they landed. Gently close your eyes. Take 1 deep breath in and let it out. Now, mentally scan for 3 things. First, your breath. Is it steady? Second, pain. Is there any sharp or spreading pain? And third, orientation. Do you know where you are and what happened? If you feel dizzy, confused, or nauseated, remain still. Continue to breathe. Let your body stabilize. Only when you feel clear-headed and free of intense discomfort are you ready for Step 3. Step 3. The micro-movement check. Now that your breath is calm and your mind is clear, the next question is simple. Can my body move safely? This is where many people go wrong. They test their body with a large, sudden movement, sitting up too quickly, twisting their spine, or pushing up with an unstable joint. A minor fall can instantly become a major injury. That is why this next step is not about big movements. It is about micro-movements. Tiny, deliberate, low-risk actions that reboot your proprioception, your body's internal GPS. After a fall, this system can be scrambled. Your brain isn't entirely sure where your limbs are in space. It's like waking in a dark room and reaching for a light switch. You need small, gentle tests to find your bearings. A study from the University of Kyoto found that seniors who practiced slow limb activation after a simulated fall restored their balance and muscle coordination significantly faster than those who remained still or tried to get up all at once. The insight here is crucial. Movement itself isn't dangerous. Unchecked movement is. By testing small parts of your body, your fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles, you give your brain real-time feedback without risking further harm. This process also builds confidence. Each small, controlled motion sends a message back to your brain. I am okay, I am in control. And that confidence is a powerful form of medicine. This step gently reopens the lines of communication between your nervous system and your muscles, telling your body, the danger has passed, we are safe. So, before you even think about getting up, take a moment to scan from the ground up. If any movement causes pain, stop. But if everything feels right, your system is ready for the next phase. Here is your guide. Lying still, begin by slowly wiggling the fingers on both hands and then your toes. Note any sharp pain, tingling, or numbness. Now, gently rotate your wrists and then your ankles. Bend your knees just slightly, not to sit up, but simply to test the joint. Finally, gently shift your shoulders. If all of these movements feel smooth and pain-free, you have confirmed that your motor system is functioning. You are reawakening control, 1 joint at a time. This slow scan may take up to a minute, but it provides priceless information. If your body gives you the all clear, you are ready for Step 4. Step 4. The roll and rise method. You have assessed your breath, your awareness, and your body's ability to move. Now comes the moment that causes the most anxiety: getting up. And it is in that moment of panic that many secondary injuries occur. All too often, a person tries to stand too quickly, relying on a weak joint, twisting their back, or reaching for an unstable object. Suddenly, one fall becomes two. There is a better way, a method tested in thousands of physical therapy clinics and hospitals around the world. It's called the roll and rise method, a sequence designed not for speed but for safety, control, and minimal strain on your spine and joints. This technique is grounded in pure biomechanics. It works with your body's most natural patterns of movement: rolling, crawling, and rising, the same sequence you used instinctively as a child. These patterns are neurologically hardwired to distribute your weight evenly, protect your lower back, and prevent the sudden drops in blood pressure that can lead to dizziness. A clinical study from the National Institute on Aging found that seniors trained in this method were 45% less likely to experience muscle strain or fainting after a fall. What makes this step so powerful is that it provides a clear plan. Instead of flailing or guessing, your body follows a calm, proven rhythm. It replaces fear with focus. You do not need to be strong to stand. You only need to be intentional. And this method is your blueprint. So, when you are ready, do not just get up. Rise like someone who knows exactly how. Here is how to do it. Start by slowly bending one knee and rolling onto your side. Choose the side that feels the most comfortable. Support your head with your arm and pause here. Take a slow, steadying breath. Now, push up gently onto your elbow, then your forearm, and finally onto both hands and knees. From this position, crawl carefully to a stable surface like a sturdy chair or a low couch. Place both hands firmly on the seat. Bring one foot forward, planting it on the floor. Then, with control, push up into a kneeling position and finally to standing. You are up, but your recovery is not yet complete. The next step is the one most often overlooked. Step 5. The recovery window. You are standing. You have made it. But this is not the time to celebrate just yet. This next phase is where many people let their guard down, only to fall again. The 15 minutes after you stand are just as critical as the fall itself. Your body is still in a state of subtle shock. Your blood pressure is adjusting, your muscles are recovering, and a wave of adrenaline may be masking important warning signs. Many people stand up, feel fine, and immediately try to walk away, only to be overcome by a sudden wave of dizziness or even faint. This phenomenon is known as orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when moving from lying down to standing. It's especially common in people over 60 and often goes unnoticed until it is too late. But it is entirely preventable. What you need in this moment is not motion, but monitoring. This phase is about rebalancing. It's about reconnecting with your breath, checking your pulse, rehydrating, and most importantly, giving your nervous system time to catch up. A 2022 Harvard Medical Review noted that seniors who remained seated or supported for just 2 minutes after standing reduced their risk of a post-fall faint by 70%. This is the moment to pause, not to push. It is your chance to confirm that your body is truly ready for movement, and not just running on adrenaline. Emotionally, this is where calm solidifies into confidence. You have taken back control. Do not surrender it by rushing the finish line. The fall may have knocked you down, but this recovery window is where you rise stronger than before. Here is what to do. Immediately after standing, find a seat or remain supported by your stable surface for at least 2 minutes. Place a hand on your chest or wrist and feel your pulse. You don't need to count it, just feel its rhythm. Take 3 more deep, calming breaths. If possible, sip a small glass of water. If you feel dizzy, confused, or lightheaded, sit back down immediately. Allow your body to stabilize before you take a single step. Only when you feel steady, alert, and calm are you ready to move on with your day. Finally, some practical advice. You do not have to be fearless. You simply need to be prepared. Falls can happen, even to the most careful and active among us. What matters is how you respond. The best thing you can do is practice these steps before you ever need them. In a safe, comfortable space, run through the breathing, the stillness scan, and the roll and rise method. Make these actions feel familiar, not foreign. Confidence is not a matter of luck. It is a matter of training, and it is never too late to begin. You are not fragile. You are adaptable. Give your body a plan, and it will astonish you with its resilience. In the end, you are not powerless. You are prepared. A fall can feel like a betrayal, sudden, silent, and deeply personal. But you have learned the truth today. A fall is not a failure, it is feedback. Your body is speaking to you in those moments, not with panic, but with patterns. And when you understand those patterns, you no longer have to fear the floor. You now hold 5 powerful tools that can protect you or someone you love. These are not dramatic rescues or high-tech gadgets, but calm, clear, intelligent actions. Breathe, pause, check, rise, and recover. These are more than techniques, they are life skills. They do not require youth or exceptional strength, only awareness, practice, and the quiet belief that your body knows how to rise again. The deepest truth is this: confidence is born from clarity. When you know what to do, your body listens. When you trust your plan, fear loses its grip. So, I encourage you to practice these steps. Share them with a friend. You may never need them, but if you do, they will be there. And so will you. At any age, the power to rise has always been yours.